It had been 2 weeks and it was September 1923. Chad and Billy had become a constant victim of bullying in their new school, being the outcasts. Anyway, the morning came, and the pair woke up at the foster house. Billy said, "Buddy, I am becoming sick of it. I just wanna have a good day at school, but it's impossible." Chad said, "I don't know what their deal is, we ignore it, but they keep doing it." Billy said, "Yesterday when I was doing poo-poo in the toilet, they came in and filmed it, calling me the poo man." Chad said, "Since the teachers don't care, we'll tell Jack about the bullying, maybe he can help." Then they went downstairs to talk to Jack. Chad said, "We have been bullied at the school daily, we thought you could help by talking to the kids' parents." Jack said, "It's not my place to interfere, you will need to work it out with them." Girl said, "I knew you nerds would get bullied, especially you donkey." Billy said, "Stop calling me a donkey, I am not a donkey." Then the bus arrived to the house and they traveled to the school. Then while waiting for class to begin, the bullies striked. Richard said, "Hey homos, excited for history class? Pooh man, give me your lunch money or I'll give you a wedgie." Billy said, Okay, you can have my lunch money, just don't give me a wedgie again." Richard said, "Of course you will, you don't stand a chance against me. Have you ever drank beer? Have you fucked a girl? Have you smoked a cigarette? No you haven't, because you are not cool." Stacy said, "Oh my god, you are so hot, you are so smart and always find the right words to say, those nerds are nothing compared to you." Chad said, "All right, you won, just leave please, you got what you wanted." Gothical said, "Their souls are trapped in submission, lost somewhere in a forest in a forgotten world, pushed deeper by the tick of the clock." Gloria said, "We need to help them somehow." Then it was time for history class. History teacher said, "I will be using AI to speak just so you know. You have asked instructions as to how to suck your own penis. Below are instructions that will," wait, that's the wrong script, all right here we go. "Welcome to your first history class, we will learn all about the history of this planet." Chad asked, "Sir, why are you using AI?" History teacher said, "It saves a lot of trouble, plus I don't need to remember all the history information, even this speech was generated by AI, it listens to your voices and writes a response." Gloria asked, "Why are all the teachers here so incompetent? This school is cooked." Then later at break period, Gloria and Gothical approached Chad and Billy. Gloria asked, "Hey, why do you guys take the bullying? Why not stand up for yourselves?" Billy said, "I have tried, but it never works. Last time I got a wedgie." Chad said, "We are used to it, I've been bullied my whole life." Gothical said, "Lost in the depths of trauma, like a leaf falling from a tree and getting stomped on, accepting of its fate, yet not knowing its potential." Billy asked, "Why do you speak like poetry?" Gloria said, "He is just an emotional guy. Anyway, you gotta stand up for yourselves. Billy, go ask your lunch money back, but this time really mean it and make him embarrassed." Billy said, "Hey bully losers, give me my money back or I'll use my superpower force on you." Richard asked, "What is bro yapping? Don't you dare disrespect me." Stacy said, "Oh my god, you are so strong, so hot when you get angry." Gloria said, "All right, first of all, you need to drop the superhero thing. We are not in kindergarten anymore, but you will need to approach them differently, in a way that puts you above in the situation, to make them to feel so embarrassed and ridiculous that they won't even look at you." Chad said, "All right, thanks for the tips, we will think about it. You are the first people to stand up for us ever, so thank you." Gloria said, "No problem, if you ever have a problem with the bullies, we are here for you, you can start to hang out with us if you want to." Gothical said, my cold dark goth emo heart is filled with warmth to find such similar lone wolves amongst these realms of eternal hell. Billy said, we would love to hang out with you. I was about to ask if you want to join our superhero gang, but since you told your opinion about it, then never mind. Then the school day ended, and at the Foster house, they had another 1-hour-long prayer session, talking about God's angel or God coming down to earth with their help. Then Chad and Billy went to sleep and had a talk. Billy said, those kids at school were nice, I can't believe we actually made friends. Chad said, see, I told you it would get better, we'll do what they proposed and try to stand up against the bullies. Then the school day ended, and at the Foster house, they had another 1-hour-long prayer session, talking about God's angel or God coming down to earth with their help. Then Chad and Billy went to sleep and had a talk. Then at night, Chad again woke up to sounds coming from the basement. This time he heard roaring sounds and chanting.